All right, thanks, guys. The Avalanche take on the Hurricanes, 7 o'clock Eastern puck drop in Carolina. The Hurricanes are the $1.15 favorite, total at 6. Money's on the Hurricanes in the early wagering. We saw a 10-cent move toward Carolina. No movement on this total as of yet. The Canes open 105 up to minus 115, total 6 flat. Colorado's minus 105 on the road. Carolina plus 240 on the puck line. Anton Forsberg for Carolina. Pavel Francouz for Colorado. Francouz comes into this game with a 17-5-1 record, 226 goals against, 927 save percentage. Colorado winners of their last 4 straight, 20 wins, 9 losses, 2 overtime losses on the road this year, 29-2 away from home, top 5 in scoring on average per game, first in goals allowed on the road. They're allowing just 2.4 goals per contest in that category there. Colorado currently second in the Central Division, just 5 points back of St. Louis for the division lead. Colorado ranks in the top 10 in offensive shots, top 10 in road scoring. The Hurricanes on the other side, winners of just 2 out of their last 5. They're also just 13-19 against the spread at home. And of course, when I refer to the spread in the NHL, I'm actually referring to the puck line. You may hear folks refer to the number, the spread, ATS, the run line. I hear folks call it the run line. But anyway, once again, Carolina just 13-19 against the spread at home. They're winning just 46% of their games, taking on teams over 550. Now, total-wise, Colorado is 4-0 to the under in their last 4. 18-13 to the under when they travel. Meanwhile, 9 out of their last 10 games all stayed under the number as well. So with all that said and done, I'm going to lean toward Colorado minus 105 as the underdog and the under 6 goals in that game. And before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick timeout and welcome you to the show. Got some lines and personal leans out for Friday's NHL action. Happy Friday to you. The weekend is finally here. Now, before we go ahead and dive into some more free lines and personal leans right here on YouTube, just want to quickly remind you once again to check me out on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage, where I do daily premium sports picks on that website, beginning at just $1.99 through the end of the month. Now, we do, we got a bunch of different memberships, tiers, and packages that you can subscribe to. We went 4-1 yesterday in our premium picks on that site. It's going to put us at 13-4 in our last 17 college basketball tier package plays. We're also an astonishing 10-1 in our last 11 NBA tier package plays in that package. And the good news is this, we have another NBA tier package play going off tonight. Once again, 10-1 in our last 11 NBA tier package plays on that site. Guys, we have over 1,190 members currently active on that Patreon site. Link for that site is in the description section below. Once again, that is patreon.com/BrockPage. All right, let's go ahead and dive into some more free lines and personal leans right here on YouTube. All starts Eastern Standard Time. And on deck, we've got the Rangers traveling to South Philly to take on the Flyers, 7 o'clock Eastern puck drop at the Wells Fargo Center. Philadelphia's minus $1.65 at home, totals at 6. Rangers are plus $1.45 on the money line. Philly plus $1.50 on the puck line. Carter Hart for the Flyers, Alex Gorgiev for the Rangers. Gorgiev comes into this game with a .294 goals against and a .914 save percentage. Rangers, winners of their last 5 straight, 9-1 straight up in their last 10 as well. Red hot right now. They rank in the top 10 in scoring on average per game, top 5 in road scoring. Now, Philly on the other side, Shane Gostisbehere, he's listed as questionable for tonight's action. Philly just 10-13 straight up, taking on teams over 550. Now, the Flyers are 5-1-3 to the over in their last 9. Rangers 4-1 to the over in their last 5. I really, really like this price point. This is a juicy, generous money line price. I think the Rangers should keep it close. As a matter of fact, I think they should win it outright. Give me the Rangers plus $1.45 in the over. 6 goals in that contest. Next game, Wild, Blue Jackets, 7 o'clock, Columbus. CBJ's minus 135, totals 5.5. Minnesota's plus $1.15 on the money line. Columbus plus $1.90 on the puck line. Joonas Korpisalo for Columbus. Good to see him back in action. Devin Dubnyk for Minnesota. Dubnyk, 11-15-1 on the year, 334 goals against, 892 save percentage. Korpisalo, 18-10-2 on the year, 248 goals against, 914 save percentage. Columbus, 19-11-4 at home, top 10 in offensive shots, top 3 in goals allowed. They're giving up just 2.6 goals per contest in that category. They also rank the top 10 in shots allowed, top 3 in goals allowed at home. Minnesota on the other side, completely different story. Bottom 10 in offensive shots, bottom 10 in goals allowed. Now the Wild, they're currently second to last place in the Central Division, 17 points back of St. Louis for the division lead. They rank in the bottom 5 in road offensive shots. Now 5 out of Minnesota's last 7 games did get over the total. They're also 18-12 to the over when they travel. Columbus on the other side, 6-2 to the over in their last 8 themselves. I'm going to lean Columbus minus $1.35 and the over 5.5 in that contest. Next game, Penguins, Ducks, 10 o'clock, Anaheim. The Penguins are the $1.85 favorite on the road. Totals at 6. And we're seeing steady money on the Penguins. A 15-cent move toward Pittsburgh in the early betting here. Pittsburgh open $1.70 up to minus 185. Totals at 6 flat. Anaheim's plus $1.65 on the money line. Pittsburgh plus $1.35 on the puck line. Tristan Jarry for the Penguins. John Gibson for the Ducks. Gibson comes into this game with an 18-24-1 record, 301 save, 301 goals against average. Tristan Jarry on the other side, 223 goals against, 927 save percentage. Anaheim losers of 4 out of their last 5. They've also gone just 3-7 straight up in their last 10. The Ducks rank in the bottom 5 in scoring on average per game, bottom 10 in offensive shots. They're averaging just 2.6 goals per contest on their home ice. Pittsburgh on the other side, despite struggling as of late, they rank in the top 10 in goals allowed, first in shots allowed on the road. They're giving up just 2.7 goals per game. Now, 3 out of Pittsburgh's last 5 games did ironically get over the number. Meanwhile, Anaheim 3-2 to the over in their last 5 themselves. I'm going to lean Pittsburgh minus 1.5 in the over 6 goals in that game. Next and final matchup for the show, it is going to be Sabres, Golden Knights, 10 o'clock, Vegas. The Golden Knights are minus 270 on the money line, total at 6. And we're seeing steady money on Vegas, a nice 10-cent move toward the Golden Knights in the early wagering here. Vegas open 260, up to minus 270, total 6 flat. Buffalo's plus 230 on the money line. Vegas minus $1.20, laying the goal and a half. Fleury for the Knights, Hutton for the Sabres. Buffalo 5-2 straight up in their last 7, 19-11 against the spread on the road. Now Vegas on the other side really struggling to cover that puck line on their home ice. Out of their 34 home games, they've successfully covered the puck line in just 12 of them. They also rank 20th in goals allowed on their home ice as well. Now 3 out of Vegas's last 4 did get over the number. They're also 20-14 to the over at the T-Mobile Center. Meanwhile, Buffalo on the other side, 4-2 to the over in their last 6. I think the Sabres should be able to keep this one close. Give me Buffalo plus 1.5 and the over 6 goals in that game. All right, let's go ahead and dive into some shout-outs. Once again, brought to you by patreon.com/BrockPage, where we went 4-1 yesterday in our premium sports picks on that website. Shout out to Alpha Hugs and Kisses, Vernon Williard, Gerald Miner, Michael Lighty Jr., KP Productions, CP Incorporated, Charlie XTS, Mystic Kenny New York, Ralph Portuando, Todd Locke, V. Rudy, and last but certainly not least, gotta give a shout out to my man, Stephen Lewis. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Once again, don't forget to check me out on Patreon, where we have another NBA tier package play going off tonight on that website. Guys, we are 10-1 in our last 11 NBA tier package plays in that package. We're red hot right now. We got another one going off tonight. Link for that site is in the description section below. But most importantly, guys, I got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. I most certainly enjoy producing it for you each and every single day. Happy Friday to you. Best of luck to you. I'm so happy the weekend is finally here. I know I'm going to have a good one. And as always, don't forget to check me out on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.